Hey there YouTube, this is Aisha and this is my review for Powerless by Tera, Lynn and Tracy Deebs. And this I got at BEA 2015. Then I came home to discover that I had been approved for the ARC online. This is coming out this month of June, and it's by Sourcebooks Teen, Sourcebooks Fire, which is their teen imprint. So, book is for those of us who are comic book fans, who love superheroes, who love people discovering their powers. This reminded me of like an episode of Heroes, the show, like the beginning when everyone was kind of just discovering who they are and what they are. This book was really, really good. I read it in one sitting. I kept saying just one more page, just one more page, just one more page. And before I knew it, I was done. She's not the kind of girl who can be defined by a label. And when you try to put her in a box, she'll fight to get out. So there's choose one. Hero, villain, ordinary, or none of the above. Kenya lives in a world where people have superpowers and it's known and it's accepted. They're superheroes. Kind of like The Incredibles, how people knew The Incredibles existed and the superheroes existed, but they didn't know who they were. So, in this world, the superheroes exist, and of course, superheroes need villains, so villains exist. And reading this book, it felt like peeking into a world that was already taking place, and you got to see this chunk of the story unfold, but you didn't see the whole world or the whole story. This also kind of takes place in our modern day world, so it's not like a completely alternative world. It actually takes place in regular cities. This takes place in the Southwest. So Kenya works in this company that her mom works for, and Kenya's dad is a superhero. Her mom's a regular, ordinary girl, and because of it, Kenya is ordinary as well. But her mom doesn't want her daughter to be, doesn't want her daughter to not feel special. And Kenya herself is like the only ordinary girl in her school full of superheroes. So she tries to be as smart as possible so that people don't look down at her. This is an adventure that takes place when she's at work one day and stuff kicks off and it just goes from there. It is non-stop adventure. I laughed quite a bit in the story. I really loved the couples that are in the story. The story really doesn't have to do with a romance, but there is a small romance in there. There's 2 romances in there. The characters were fun. They were witty. They were in-your-face brash. It was like a really good action movie. I really enjoyed myself reading this, and I really finished it in like 4 hours. My Kindle kept saying, I actually finished it in less than 4 hours. My Kindle said 4 hours to read, and I think I read it in 2.5 because I just couldn't put it down. I really enjoyed it. I loved Kenya because she is so hilarious. Or Kenna. Her name is Kenna. I really enjoyed her because she was very hilarious and very witty, and she had all these funny, familiar thoughts in her head, but she was not afraid to both be a hero when she needed to be and accept the common sense decision when she realized like she can't do everything. There are some twists that came about that I counted 1 or 2 that I knew going in just because, like, I don't know, I always guess stuff. They weren't really obvious, but they were there and they let you know, like, there's more plot points going on. So this, I kept reading and I was like, oh my god, there's so much more story to go and we've got like 50 pages left. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So the main story part of this got resolved, but there's an overarching story that's going to be taken care of in 2 more books. I cannot wait. Like, I am so excited and I cannot wait to see how the story goes and where it kind of goes from here and what happens to the rest of the world. Like, it's just so good. It is so enjoyable. I really quickly read through it and I loved the fact that it felt easy to read. At the same time, it kept you engaged, it kept you intrigued. It wasn't overly dramatic, and the characters didn't like have like ridiculous conversations. They had relatable and real conversations. The characters felt real, their thought processes felt real. they were just an entertaining bunch to read, and I just can't wait to read the second one. This is the problem with reading arcs. When you read an arc now, you have to wait for the next whole year before it comes out. So, and then the tagline is, just because I don't have a power doesn't mean I'm powerless. And she does prove that, like, just because she's an ordinary doesn't mean she can't also be extraordinary. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 4.5 stars. I probably could roll that to 5 stars because I really enjoyed it, and I would really reread this. So 5 stars, really fun, really engaging. One of my favorite books of the year so far. It's definitely on the top 15 list because it was so funny and engaging, and it was perfect when I read it. I'm going to show you what the cover looks like. So this is the front and the back, and then inside the front flap, never underestimate a girl on a mission. And then the other side. The other side. It's this gorgeous royal blue with a silver imprint. But the most important part is the map on the inside that has the plot points, and just absolutely stunning. It's got villains, ordinaries, and the heroes. I highly recommend it, and I'm going to stop talking and rambling now. If you've read Powerless, share down in the comments down below. Let's give no spoilers for those who are just beginning to read it. I'm really excited. I can't wait till the second one comes out. Let me know what you thought of it if you've read it. Did you like it? Did you love it? Let's discuss, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!